Hi.
Hi, we're back. This time reviewing Tiger 3, as you know, starring Salman Khan and Katrina Kaif.
And it's a Diwali release, so it's the third in the Tiger series, and now it's a part of the whole YRF spy universe, which also includes Pathan and war. And yes, there are some linkages in the movies. We will not tell you what. We'll let that be a surprise,
Now it's, yeah.
and we'll let you blow whistles as the crowd did. Okay.
Yes.
The story is broadly Salman Khan back again, Katrina Kaif's there as well. There is India, there is Pakistan, there is fighting, there is mayhem, there is prime ministers who want peace and certain people who don't. Uh, and then what chaos happens? Uh, did I miss anything?
I, I was just not keen on seeing the movie somehow, but because of Katrina, I went in. And Katrina always has, I felt she reminds me of Helen. So, Helen, if you put any kind of outfit on her, she just looked like so elegant and so cool. Like she could carry off any outfit. And same is the case with Katrina. You put anything on her, she looks so cool and so elegant. And Katrina is Katrina. She acted well. She looked hot. Our man Salman has become stiffer. I mean, there was nothing, there was no emotion all through, and a few dialogues. So he probably wanted to come across as the strong, silent types who's now, with experience become that, but he became stiff, silent types. Salman.
I think Salman's way past his prime, and while the others like a Shah Rukh or an Amir find ways to reinvent themselves, here's somebody who's trying to do at a senior age what he was trying to do 15 years ago. His body's too stiff, his face is too botoxed, and therefore you don't feel any emotion. And that's where the problem lies, because in a plot like this, you need the emotion coming through to sustain you through the supposed twists and turns. And right now, it's to the point where even the action sequences you don't find believable because you think he's just too stiff to pull it off. I mean, the way he walks, the way he carries it off. I think he just does the Chavanni shot at the end, and everything else is probably a stunt double, is the way I feel. And there's huge amount of green screens at the back you can make out,
and then covering his face. I'm sure it's all done by doubles,
but I think there were two casting points which really made the movie click to the extent that it did. One is Katrina, where I thought she looked amazing.
Yes.
And she is the one whom you kind of felt for much more than the lead character in a sense.
Right.
The second was Imran Hashmi, and it was actually a joy to see him back and doing what he does well, and the dialogue delivery and this little bit of movement and things like that. So he made up in a way for the Salman stiffness in that sense by being that cool dude kind of a thing with a mission, so to speak.
So to speak, yes.
And Kumud Mishra again was very good in a role. You can, I mean, he instantly is credible always. Ranveer Shore, for example, again a very small bit but very nice. So broadly speaking, it just felt like a lot of near impossible stunts. A lot of extras who basically stand there with guns but they never shoot because obviously otherwise they'll hurt the hero. And just people, random stuff happening because you don't feel for the character, I think.
Yeah.
And that's for me where the movie doesn't work.
I agree.
But
and the
so
plot?
I mean, look, but all spy plots are laughable.
No,
Here at least, okay. What I do believe though is here is YRF trying to do, let's call it an Avengers kind of a thing, right?
Yes.
With crossovers and things like that, right?
Understandable.
Maybe
Yes.
even the DC universe with crossovers, etc.
He's actually put it in the
So they're trying
credits.
that. It's the spy universe.
Yes.
But now you need to have credible storyline crossovers, whereas right now what's happening is literally they're completely different stories, and then there is a, let's say, a cameo or a sequence which stars the other. Now for me that's not a crossover. And as an aside, again, I'm not just dishing on Aditya Chopra and the YRF people, even the Singham cop universe, so to speak, of Rohit Shetty does the same thing. The whole movie with, let's say, Ranveer Singh, and then suddenly you'll have one sequence with Akshay coming in, or so for me that's not a crossover. That's just like you're trying to link up different movies and without putting too much effort into the story writing. So I think that's one gripe I have overall for this. But having said that, even the movie Solus for me didn't work because of Salman. It worked to the extent it did because of Katrina and Imran Hashmi. And Kumud as well.
Quite an improbable plot, and well, I can't say more.
All spy plots are improbable, so that's okay. James Bond is no exception. In fact, I think when we reviewed the last Mission Impossible, we made the point that how we like the Mission Impossible a little bit more than the other spy places, because at least there, Tom Cruise is going ahead and doing the stunt. So that makes a difference, I think, in terms of how you receive it, right?
Yes.
So, rating.
So I went
at the count of...
Okay.
At the count of 3, this is how long it's been. She's forgotten the drill, yeah? At the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's a 4 and a 5. My God, I'm higher than her. Shit, I'm getting soft in my old age.
I'm giving it one more point for reasons known to me.
Okay.
I can't reveal.
It's okay.
But then extra 1 just for that. But the movie for me was 4.
I think everybody knows what my extra point is for, but that's okay. All right, there's this awesome sauna sequence. It just works. All right, that's it from us. We would love to know what you think. Thank you.
Thank you.